supplement timing, all right? Last time I went over about the supplements that I personally like to take, recommending a couple of supplements, what they're good for. Today we're going to go over pretty much breakdown of when to take those supplements a little bit more in detail. So for example, we start with the basic multivitamin, okay? The multivitamin's purpose is to get all the nutrition and micronutrients into your body. So some people just take all their multivitamins right at the beginning of the day, which is fine. You can take it at one point throughout the day. But what ends up happening is your body won't absorb all of it and get all the nutrients it needs. It'll actually flush out some of that. So you might get good until maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then your body's going to start to crave some more nutrients, okay? So that's where you need to take them spaced throughout the day. So I would say when you first wake up, within a half an hour of waking up, boom, you take your first set of multivitamins. Then right before, right after a workout is another great time to take in your multivitamins on a day you're not working out, right around lunchtime. And then you want to take it either right before dinner or within a half hour before your dinner is another good time to take in those supplements, because your body's going to be carrying the food. The nutrients are going to ride right into your body, right into your bloodstream. It's another great time to take them in, and then you'll be set pretty much for the rest of the day. So again, with our multivitamins, we want to take those pretty much within a half an hour of having a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then anytime you're working out, either right before or right after, it's another great time to take in those multivitamins. All right. Now let's kind of take a look at whey protein. I went over whey protein last time. I went a little bit about the timing of when to take it, what it's good for. I'm going to give you some more examples of what they can be used for, even snacks, post-workout, pre-workout. So again, with whey protein, what we're doing with it is a lot of whey proteins nowadays will have amino acids in it too. Okay. So what we want to do is for a snack, they can be utilized, we can put it in as a protein shake. What you really want to use the whey protein for, though, is it before a workout and right after a workout, okay? Because your body's going to be in a catabolic state, meaning it's going to be breaking down the protein, breaking down the muscle. The way you can reverse that, putting it in an anabolic muscle building state, is by putting protein and carbohydrates into your body. Any good whey protein is going to have a little bit of carbs, you're going to have a little bit of sugar, not a lot, but just enough. All right, you're going to mix that up before workout. I like to time within an hour, and then right after, get a half hour in, okay? So those are the good timings of your whey protein. Again, then we can switch over to our casein protein. Casein protein is going to be perfect right before you go to sleep when you're trying to keep on some extra muscle and rebuild while you're sleeping, okay? So with casein protein, what we want to do is within an hour of going to sleep, you're not really going to digest anything else unless you're trying to put on extra weight. For those people, it's a little bit harder to put on weight. We'll take in some peanut butter, maybe a banana, something like that. And then what I want you to do is take a scoop of casein protein, mix it with some water, and drink it, and then leave it at your bedside if you can't finish it, and drink it throughout the night if you tend to wake up for whatever reason. Okay? So we got our proteins now, we got our multivitamin down. Let's dive into our amino vitals, our amino acids, okay? Alright guys, so let's go over the amino vitals, okay? Last time I went over some amino acids, the breakdown, what they're good for. Now let's dive into a little bit of the timing aspect of it, okay? Now we have a couple different uses for amino acids. Those are the building blocks of the muscles. But it's all about timing. So again, with everything, with the protein, with the multivitamins, we need to involve timing, okay? So what we want to do is we have our branched chain amino acids. Those are a key grouping of amino acids. Branched chain amino acids, what they're really going to be specifically used for is they're what's called non-essential amino acids, meaning your body does not produce them, so you need to take them in from other sources, whether it be from food, from nutrient drinks, anything. You need to take those in, okay? Your body doesn't produce those. So what we want to do is we want to time those, again, after a workout, okay? People take them before, after. I prefer after because that's when your body's in its biggest catabolic state. Again, catabolic meaning your body wants to break down its own muscle. The way we reverse that is by bringing nutrients in and energy to put you in anabolic, meaning pro-muscle building state, okay? So within an hour after your workout, we're going to take in some BCAAs, our branched chain amino acids. A way I like to get those in is what's called amino vital. I showed it last time in the clip. Amino vital is just a basic stack of amino acids, okay? It brings in more than just the BCAAs. It'll have a little bit more regular stacked amino acids, the essentials. Even what happens with essential amino acids, meaning the ones that your body naturally produces, your body doesn't produce enough on the days that you work out to fulfill its needs. So you need to even take those in. Okay, so any kind of workout supplement stack you have should always involve amino acids. And when you're looking for proteins, always look for proteins that are going to have amino acids already in it, okay? That's going to be a really big factor. Alright, so let's break it down again. We have the amino vitals, the amino acids. Again, amino vitals is one of my favorites. You're going to take that within an hour after your workout, okay? The only other time I want you to take any other kind of amino acids is what would be glutamine and creatine, okay? I'm going to go into each one of those. Glutamine is perfect for post-workout. That's a recovery amino acid. You can take that again right after a workout. Best time again though is before you go to sleep. So mixing them with a casein protein, maybe even with some water. Take that in, it's going to help you recover while you're sleeping. Now let's break down creatine. Creatine is one of the most talked about amino acids that people say, oh, it's just water weight, it doesn't benefit. If it's not beneficial, then why are people still using it? It actually does work. It's just a matter of how you use it, okay? What we want to do with creatine is it's going to help you build muscle, it's going to give you some energy, but that alone is not going to give you enough. So what I personally love is a supplement called Jacked, okay? So from the name itself, you can obviously tell it's a pre-workout, okay? It's kind of funny they call it Jacked, but it works, okay? So what happens is they take creatine along with some other supplements and they mix it together for a pro-workout to get your body ready to be worked out and to be in an anabolic state, meaning pro-muscle building, okay? So we got our creatine before a workout. So if you're just going to take creatine, that's fine. I like to say you take your Jacked and you take it within a half hour before your workout, okay? So again, we're taking our Jacked a half hour before a workout. Right after our workout, we want to take our BCAAs in, an amino vital stack or any kind of amino acid stack, mixed in with some whey protein, taking in some good carbohydrates. And then before we go to sleep at night, we want to take in our casein protein to help put our body in an anabolic muscle building state with a little bit of glutamine in there too, okay guys? Now let's kind of go over what we want to go with serving size of the amino vitals, of the protein, all that good stuff. We have our timings kind of broken down now. Let's look at serving size. For the multivitamins, any multivitamin, it's going to tell you the serving size for the actual supplement on the bottle. So stick to the serving sizes for that, and then stay with that 3 times throughout the day, okay? Half an hour before each meal. Now let's look at our whey protein. Whey protein is going to say, again, on the bottle, serving sizes. I'd recommend you're always going to have 30 grams of protein, okay? Because if you have any more than really 35 or 40 grams, your body's not going to absorb all that, so you're just wasting protein. It's throwing money out the window, okay? So same thing with our casein and our whey protein. Max out at 40 grams of protein. All right, and now what we're going to do with our amino acids is you want to have around 5 grams of glutamine, 5 grams of creatine, and then with our basic amino acid stack, you want to have around 1 gram per each branch chain amino acid, okay? So everything else that's just going to stay on the bottle with our essential amino acids, just the amino vitals, you stick to the recommended serving sizes, but what you want to look for is 5 grams of glutamine, 5 grams of creatine, and 1 gram of the BCAAs, okay guys? And that's our supplement timing and serving sizes.